Where do they come from? How old is the confidence trick? This is the question. First confidence trick of all time. Well, the first time a crime was referred to as a confidence trick was back in 1849. We're going back that far. It was 1849, and it was a character called William Thompson. Now, he committed, he was the first person ever to be called by the popular press a con man, or confidence man. He worked primarily in the US, and he was called a confidence man, and his crime was called a confidence trick by the reporters of the time, and they revealed his crimes. Now, so I suppose the one I'm about to describe, what this guy did, what was his name again, William Thompson, what he did would be, I suppose, technically the very first confidence trick. Now, I'll explain how it worked, but you do need to keep up. If anyone wants a pen to make notes about who's doing what, because it's devilish. Considering it's the first one, it's incredibly clever, right? I'll talk you through it. It won't take long, but you do need to watch out for who's doing what. Okay? You feeling pretty ready for this? Okay. Should I do both parts? Okay, I'll do both parts. Okay, so I'll be William Thompson. Okay, you've got to imagine it's 1849. Imagine the street looks like 1849 in America. I have no idea what that looks like. Horses. Yeah, horses. Maybe gents. Sideburns, top hats. I don't know. Cowboys. Who knows? I've done no research. Anyway, so you got your William Thompson. He's out on the street parading, possibly with a cane, pocket watch. I'm making it up as I go along. I've literally no idea. So he's going along, and he meets a stranger, right? Not an accomplice, just a complete stranger. And he goes up to the stranger, and he befriends them. This is his first job. He befriends the stranger, and they get chatting on the street, on the sidewalk, if you like. "Gee, partner," he might say. You see, no research. I've no idea.
He was a chugger.
Exactly. Howdy, buddy, buddy boy. It really depends how he talks, whether or not he was a fan of the Dukes of Hazzard, really. But if he might say, yeah. So they get chatting. This is the point. He gets chatting to a stranger. At which point they become, well, not friends, but confidants, if you like. You know, they build a rapport. That's the phrase I'm looking for. They build a rapport. Now, this is the bit you got to be careful. William, at this point, says to the man, the stranger, this guy here, stranger, man, he says, "Could I borrow your watch?" Okay? So that's what he says to him. "Could I borrow your watch?" This guy, thinking that William is a bit of a charmer, says, "Okay," takes his watch, gives it to William. Now, William takes the watch, puts it in his right hand. Okay, you following this? Who's got the watch?
William.
Who does it belong to?
Stranger.
Right. William then says, "Thank you," okay, turns away, and never comes back. That's essentially how it worked. Did you follow it? Do you need me to go through it again?
No.
No. Okay, that's fine. That's it. That was the very first confidence trick. Okay, he was that, and this hit the papers. Okay, so it rather does beg a couple of questions. I think this particular one. Firstly, how gullible were Americans in 1849? This is the question. I mean, are we any Americans in? None at all. No one's American here. So I can talk about them. I don't know many Americans, to be honest. I don't know that they're a particularly gullible race. They seem quite charming to me. Of course, a lot of them do believe in some strange things, like UFOs and Jesus and the Warren Report, but, politics. But I don't think they were that particularly, gullible, perhaps they are. But maybe they're not. Maybe they were regular people, but maybe this guy, this William Thompson, was just the most charming man in the world. Maybe the song "This Charming Man" by the Smiths was written about William Thompson, because that's how charming he was. He was literally this charming man. I don't know, but rumour has it he did have a punctured bicycle. So, it's a joke for the Smiths fans. There we are. So, I don't know, maybe he did have this incredible charm. Possibly bionic charm. The bionic man had a bionic arm. Maybe William Thompson had bionic charm. I don't know. But that's it's the only possible way I can see how that would work.